الاي دي M7 الكويت، العمر 25 سنة، طالب. الاي دي ماجد 09، العمر 24.
الاي دي في صالح، العمر 17، المهنة طالب.
اسم خالد العنزي، الاي دي كاريزما 3، المهنة اخصائي مرتبط.
والله اوكي.
لا لا اقول ايه ولا لا كيف؟
لا باذن الله الحمص.
هذا اللي يحبكم في اللعبة وخلاني يعني كإدمان في اللعبة.
احنا مقسمين الادوار بيننا حتى اذا طاحوا اللي قدام يتغلبون عليهم.
يعني مثل ما قال الليدر حقنا، ثاني الاشخاص الثانيين زي الحماية لهم. والله صراحة يعني ان شاء الله كبداية مثلا بزنس.
هي السيارة هي الأهم عندي يعني، هي اللي يحب السيارات يعني.
لكل حادث حديث.
فإن شاء الله نقدر نفوز. إني أستخدم العقل قبل المهارة وراح أتغلب عليكم بعقلي.
Zutai Gangstar.
My name is Gank Angry. I am from Dallas, Texas, and I stream Pubg Mobile on Twitch and YouTube.
Endgame name is Gank Zute, and I'm from Houston, Texas, and I'm a student. And Pubg Mobile is now like a part-time job for me.
I'm Everfury. I'm from Toronto, Canada. I'm a student as well. My passion is making video games.
I'm from Eugene, Oregon.
I feel amazing, and I never thought that something like this would ever happen. The most attractive thing about Pubg Mobile is being able to play with all your friends and with 100 other real people. I feel so lucky to be here. It's like a dream. I never thought we could have come together to play a video game as friends and as family. So much going on. When we're making our rotations, there were so many teams around us shooting at us. We made it to a certain location.
Yeah, Roz.
Yeah, Roz. Was that Roz? I remember the blue zone was right on our back as the zone was closing in. I let Zute and Angry push up to the ridge as I stayed back and I made sure that no other team could flank them from the left. The first day in North America, Pubg Mobile Star Challenge, our biggest competition was Team Gates. I managed to take down 2 of them with a grenade instantly.
Adaptability, knowing when we get put in a hard situation.
In those matches that we did lose to them, because the amount of teams that were rotating, that were coming around us, fighting us.
Have fun, yeah, I'd say.
Put our team on the map, put our region on the map. We are representing North America. Gangstars, baby!
Gangstar.
Hi, I'm Rick. I'm 28 years old. My name is Hot Juice. I'm from Poti, Texas. I'm a farmer and also a winery owner.
Hi, I'm Jonathan, aka Outsider 9K. I am 23. I'm from California.
Hi, my name is Jesus, aka Siga. I'm 19 years old and I'm from Rebel, California.
Hi, my name is Dylan. My in-game name is Lucifer Baton, aka Lucy's, whatever he knows me by. I'm 26 years old. I'm a critical facility engineer in Northern Virginia.
Yeah, so this has been incredible. You know, where I live, we don't really have an opportunity to use internet. It's just not available on the farm I live at. So mobile gaming has just been kind of, I've always loved gaming, so it's like this has been an opportunity to play a competitive game where I live. So yeah, you know, it's just incredible to be able to do this.
I think it's a really good thing to do, to have the world play against each other, and it's really exciting, especially from North America. It's exciting to fly out, and it's a good opportunity to show the world what the US has to do, or has to offer.
I think my most memorable moment was when it was the last game in LA. During the end, that's when you start pushing up, start wiping out Gangstars and Cloud9. So we showed up at the end and just showed ourselves.
In Erangel, the map that we play in these competitions, our favorite drop spot would be South George. So if any team here likes to drop there, I say go ahead with the challenge. As a team, we've always been known as an aggressive playstyle team. So that's probably my favorite play style. But we understand that at the end of the day, placement point play is a huge factor in this tournament.
To all the other teams competing here at the PUBG Mobile Star Challenge, I got one thing to tell you guys. And that's, when wildcard comes knocking at your door, don't be. Okay. Easy claps.
Gets me every time, and overall though, great to hear from some of our teams coming in already. Let's talk about some of these teams, of course. Gangstars is a team that we're very familiar with when it comes to actually seeing them during the North American Championship. For a lot of people, they were one of the favorites over there. They weren't able to completely get that top spot. They already mentioned the Team Games was one of their highest competition, but they've come here with a bit of a roster change compared to the North America.
Indeed, they are missing one of their top players and in-game caller, Beowulf, and shout outs to him at home, unable to make it due to school, but they are still a very formidable team of some of the best gunners out there in North America. These guys, I'm really curious to see how that strategy continues to evolve without Bale calling the shots over there.
Definitely, and that's a huge one. Beowulf is just going to go ahead and be so much of a miss for that team, but they still have a very, very strong team, and they're always pretty much, they start off hot. I want to go ahead and see how they start off today and also how they go ahead and continue through the tournament, because it's something we saw on the NA finals. They started super hot, and then towards the second day, they just slowed down a ton, and then Cloud9 was just pretty much able to pass more points and get first place.
Yeah, very rare that we see that kind of first day from a team in terms of PUBG Mobile. Sometimes we see it on PC, sometimes it happens there, but not so much when it comes to PUBG Mobile, and that was amazing for them to start things off. Another team, obviously, that we just saw there as well was Wildcard Gaming. They come in, one of them is usually very hot with the Dukes and does very well for himself. And as you mentioned before, they're one of your dark horses to potentially do well here.
I see them doing well. They're a team that has really good chemistry. They're some of really talented gunners from North America, and they're aggressive. They're not afraid to shy away from a fight, and it was concerning a little bit in the tournaments leading up to this one that, you know, maybe they're putting themselves in some hard positions, but they seem to come out on top time after time, getting those squad wipes, and we'll see if they do that here today.
Yeah, just talking about being aggressive there, actually, I believe on day one of the NA finals, they pretty much just kept getting killed or kept getting third place, but they weren't able to go ahead and start securing those first places. And then on the second place, they just pretty much riled up. Hot Jukes got super freaking hot and riled up his freaking team, and they were able to go ahead and secure their third place. And as you mentioned earlier, they did get the most kills of the NA finals.
Yeah, they definitely did. Whilst we just saw Gangstars is there as well, we mentioned that Beowulf isn't here, but the person filling in for him at this tournament is Pyra, who is part of the original roster anyway. So
no scrub lad. By any means, Pyra's going to be a very, very talented player. I'm really kind of curious to see Angry how he picks up the reins, like if he's really going to go out and just absolutely tear. He's a very good fragger, definitely well known in that regard, and I'm really curious to see how these guys perform on the global stage.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, something to look out for is chemistry, right? With Pyra being one of the original ones, they don't have to really worry about chemistry because they've been playing together for so long, and that's something that we saw a little bit of the teams that were playing previously on regional finals, not even NA, maybe in Asia too. They just didn't have the chemistry quite there, but it seems like they've been practicing together, and from what we've been able to see here on rehearsals, it has been wild.
Speaking of wild,
no pun intended right there.
Indeed. Oh look, he knows he's on camera already. Of course he does. Anyway, regardless of the facts, that is Wildcard Gaming here, looking to also represent North America. And that's two of our big North American representatives that we've talked about. Who else round things out as well with Cloud9, who used to be Team Games coming into this tournament, picked up by Cloud9, one of the most successful esports organizations on the planet. So it's pretty good for them.
Definitely, it's a very well-known, reputable organization. They picked him up for this final tournament, and Rolex and Squad are going to be looking to do the same thing they did in the last tournament, which is set the pace early, come out, get those kills, and I'm really curious to see how they compare to some of these vaunted teams from Asia. We hear a lot about the Chinese teams coming in, about the teams from Korea, the Thai teams, unbelievable stuff, and then also we've got Team DRK here coming in from South America.
DRK pretty much with Baraka, they just, from what I was talking to them, the little one that I was actually able to speak to them, because I don't really speak Brazilian, Portuguese, they were pretty much telling me Pochinki is their way to go. So I want to go ahead and see if they're able to go ahead and control Pochinki, is any other team going to go ahead and try to challenge them throughout the days?
Well, they also mentioned that they're a very aggressive team, and I think that throughout the qualification process, we've seen that really pay dividends, haven't we? Because of how many points you get from kills.
Right.
Those teams that have got the amount of kills, even if they've not placed necessarily highly, have actually racked up a good position.
I think my number one most favorite thing that I'm looking forward to today is all of these teams that have come here, for the most part. They're the top teams in their region. These guys are the aggressors. They're the ones that aren't scared of anybody. They're going out, they're fragging, they're killing. But so are the people across from them and next to them. And they're not necessarily used to playing in a different meta. Like the meta game could be different in Asia versus North America versus Europe versus South America. Really excited to see how these styles blend together. And then we talked about the drop location. South George, Wildcard invited a challenge over there, and they said they'd be up for it. Well, there might be some other folks out there that eyeball South George. Will we see some fights early? Because there won't be those gentlemen's agreements that typically exist when you're playing with teams in the same region.
Yeah, that's something that I'm looking forward to the most, right? Because I'm pretty sure the teams went back in the review of everything that happened, and they more than likely know where they're gonna go ahead and land. I want to see if teams that are used to it, are they gonna go ahead and challenge this? So I'm hyped for this.
Absolutely. Just to keep you guys updated here a moment, we are waiting for a small brief moment here before we get into the game. However, I'm getting word that the game is indeed ready for our exhibition match. So let's talk about Sandhawk, because Sandhawk is not the map that we usually get to go to here in these tournaments. Normally it's all Eric Gell, but we're gonna have our 8 streamers alongside the PMSC teams playing on Sandhawk to just figure out, get a bit of warm up and kind of gain their footing here for the first day.
That's right. Get those fingers moving, get the blood pumping on Mo. We see our 8 streamers here on stage. We got Blue Punch, Honduras, Kitang 18, Hollis Sheriff, Xeon, Julio, and Desha Torn Lex. That's who we're seeing here on stage. They will be participating with all of our teams again on Sandhawk. These guys are going to be in for some aggressive, fast-paced action. Will they be eliminated in the first 8 seconds? Or will they be able to progress a little bit deeper into the game?
It pretty much comes down where they're going to go ahead and drop, right? Because if they drop on boot camp, if you don't get a gun right away,
within 2 seconds.
Yeah, just pretty much try to hide in the corner and and wait for somebody to kill you, because you have to find a gun really, really fast in those kind of hot areas. Or maybe they can just go ahead and try to land in cave, which cave is still interesting, PB. Tell me about it.
Cave's a giant hole in the ground. You've got to be really precise with that landing. You can kind of hide down below. You jump in anytime from up top, land a nice pool of water safely. Some decent gear in there, but high risk.
Yeah, definitely. And I think sometimes I've seen cave finishes where one team's on the top and the other teams are inside. That doesn't end well. That's a bit weird, to say the least.
Just when are you going to jump, guys? When are you going to jump? You just wait. Easy pickings.
Who's going to try to jump in the water, pretty much? And as we can see right there, Sandhawk just coming out on June 22nd, 2018. And it's, as we were mentioning, it is one of the smallest maps in the game, 4 kilometers by 4 kilometers, and the action is just pretty much phenomenal. So make sure you are ready to see a lot of action back.
Indeed, one of the most popular drop spots on the map is boot camp. Large-scale military boot camp directly in the center of the map. This place is hot. If you want some action, boot camp is the place to go. If you're an aggressive player, this is definitely one of the top spots, and the one thing that's great about Sandhawk is there's more loot.
And important to mention, some of that loot is very different to what we see on things like Eric Gell and Miramar, right?
It definitely is, because we have the QBC and the QBU now in the game, and that's only exclusive for Sandhawk. So I want to go ahead and see some of these players that they are just pretty much, they know that they're going to be playing Eric Gell, which those guns are not there. Are they going to go ahead and try to use those, or are they just going to try to go ahead and use guns that they're going to see in Eric Gell, like the M4 or the AKM?
I think most of these guys are pretty comfortable handling their weapons. You got Paradise Resort, Camp On, wrapping up some of the most popular spots on the map, and one of my favorites to drop, Ruins. Very, very fun, layered palace here, where you can find some great loot, but there's always a squad ready to drop on top of you.
Definitely. I think one of the scariest things for people going into Sandhawk as well is kind of foliage coverage, right? Trying to find a spot and not necessarily engaging in kind of sniper wars, which can be a bit difficult because of the way the terrain's structured, right?
Indeed, lots of rocks, lots of trees, lots of grass to hide in, and it can be a little bit hard to see depending on the weather.
All right, well, thank you very much, gentlemen. It's time to get into game number 1. It's our exhibition match for day 1 here at the PMSC Global Finals 2018. I am going to hand it over to Powerbang and 7 Walls Gaming for all the commentary for game number 1.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Sandhawk, the exhibition match. Who is gonna go and win it? Let me know, you watching at home right now. Comment below, because you might just get a shout
dari Indonesia?
Indeed, we've got the Star Challenge Global Finals exhibition match, game number 1. And look at this. What do we do at the beginning of each game? Oh my gosh, you gotta drop out of that plane.
That plane, though, that plane. It actually made me look back the first time I saw it on the screen.
Oh, it's right there behind us, over our head. And what do we got dropping out? That is the Samsung Galaxy Note 9. Sponsoring the tournament. Thank you guys for that exhibition match. We are ready to rock. So we've got Galaxy on the plane. We're going to be watching, looks like Evo SX here as we get ready to drop in over Sandhawk. 88 total players alive at this point in the map.
Yeah, and this is just for the exhibition match. After this, it is going to go to be only 80 players per match. And look at that plane path right there. We're talking about boot camp. It pretty much went straight down boot camp.
Indeed, you got a lot of players that seem to have scattered away from the central part of that plane pad, seemingly playing it a little cautiously. They want to live a little longer and have fun with this exhibition match. We do have some folks going to boot camp in the middle, though. And what is this? We got teddy bears.
The teddy bear, that is right. That is interesting, actually. And the weather is actually interesting on this match, because from what I'm being able to see here, it's more than likely going to be raining. Something to go ahead and keep an eye out, because sound just plays such a huge part.
Wild card on the board already, wiping out Torty. Looks like Hot Jukes and also Lucifer getting a couple kills and knocks right off the bat.
And right here, we just pretty much see White just waiting patiently, and look at that wild card, just pretty much trying to get his skills up the bat, trying to warm up, trying to make sure they are ready for the games that are going to go ahead and matter once again. This is just an exhibition. So it's pretty much going to be Bunny versus Bears. Okay. Ooh. Look at them. They're just waiting patiently, and it is TPP, which means third-person perspective. So if you were going to more than likely see people do that a lot, just wait patiently. Oh my goodness! Oh, look at that! Hot Jukes just coming in and saying no, and Hot Jukes actually gets taken out right there by Torture. Oh my goodness!
Look at this. Torty is absolutely bringing it to wild card. They're trying to stay alive right now. Lucifer holding down the fort. Looks like they're a little bit short on weapons right now, trying to just maintain. While they get picked up by their team, it looks like Seagod, one of the best close-range players out there, has been knocked, and he is out of the game at this point for wild card. Switching over to Korea Winter Chicken Dinner. They are also sitting here in boot camp, trying to use the trenches to their advantage, and then they're going to be looting up, hopefully for an engagement here shortly.
And Hot Jukes was able to get picked up, and now he just pretty much needs to go ahead and just find help as soon as he can. And look at this engagement here between Cloud9. They're trying to figure out where this team is at. They're waiting patiently. They already got the QBC, which we were actually mentioning here, and this man has at least a level 1 helmet.
Indeed. Sam from Cloud9 looting up. These guys running around trying to get position here on GG Gamers from the Middle East.
And Sam just waiting patiently for somebody to peek. He has that M4 ready. He also has some bandages in case he takes some damage. Look at that. He knows exactly where he's at now. Will they go ahead and push, or will they go ahead and just wait it out a little bit? Because usually we really don't see that much engagement right off the bat unless this happens right here. Two teams land on the exact same spot, and they're just trying to take them out as soon as possible.
Kind of a little bit of a feel-out process here in this exhibition map. You got Cloud9, Rolex, and Carnage starting to push compounds here. And look at this, Wait getting off a shot on Carnage. Gets a severe chunk of damage on him. Carnage is going to try to patch himself up, but now both teams definitely aware of each other's presence, and they narrowed down where they're hiding.
And look at that, somebody, ooh, Sam, there you go. Sam pretty much was just waiting for somebody to peek just so he can go ahead and fire that M4. And now he pretty much knows that they're just waiting it out. What's interesting, actually, is that Cloud9 does have somebody right next to them on the buildings to the right-hand side of your screen. So something to keep an eye out on that. And as they're going to go ahead and try to engage now, it might be Rolex there trying to go ahead and shoot him. They're just trying to feel, they're pretty much trying to see what everybody's trying to do. This is a feel out. Oh, here comes, he's actually going to go ahead and stun them. Is he going to jump out as soon as the stun goes off? He's waiting. He's waiting. He's not going to go for it. He does have a smoke, though, if he wanted to.
Sam and Kodo acting as scouts out there, kind of watching the building, make sure nobody leaves. It looks like
there goes a Molotov. There definitely goes a Molotov right there.
C9, Kato, and Sam getting hit hard right now. Sala is absolutely doing work there from the building. It looks like GG Gamers has a superior position right now. They are holding down the fort, and it looks like they're challenging C9 to come at them or leave.
And the interesting thing here is that GG does have the height advantage, right? They are going to be able to see him. If they move at any moment, they're just going to go ahead and try to be able to just throw any nades or anything along those lines. And just an overview here of the map for you, where all the teams are at. If for some reason you are new to PUBG Mobile, they need to go ahead and be inside that white circle. If they are not, they're going to go ahead and start taking damage. And as the game does progress, they will start taking more and more damage.
A couple shots there. Rolex and Card is trying to make their way up the stairs. Here comes the first. They get the knock, and he's going to finish him.
Somebody is behind them. They are going to go ahead and turn around. Here goes. They're pretty much trying to hunt him down. Now they have to reload. They come back up there. It's pretty much a cat and mouse here.
Another finish. C9. Great teamwork there as they basically exchanged fire back and forth while each other took cover and reloaded. And we move our attention back to boot camp, where Wildcard is still alive, and they're going to be going up against Korea winner Chicken Dinner.
And just to remind you, if you are just for some reason tuning in, Wildcard did lose a player earlier because they got into engagement super early. Luckily for them, they were able to rile up and finish off that team, and also pick up Hot Jukes, which it seems now he was able to go ahead and get enough health to his advantage. And look at this grenade right here. Oh baby, is that going to go ahead and get anybody?
He's on the other side of the wall there, pretty close, but great shot there. Definitely saying, hey, we're here, announcing our presence.
They know they're in there. Wildcard is very, very outnumbered here by just one, but that can make a huge difference, especially if they all decide to go ahead and push there at the same time. I think from what it seems like everybody has already looted this building. Just everything. There's nothing on the floor.
They're just trying to make their way out of here safely at this point, but they're pinned down. They're going to have to battle their way out. They're comfortable with that. And Wildcard, no stranger to playing with 3 players, actually winning a couple of Chicken Dinners, minus a man in the North American Finals.
They definitely done so. And Hot Jukes there with that level 2 helmet was a little bit damaged. More than likely, he is going to go and try to find something right here. LH doing you. Taking some shot there at Evos. They're not going to be able to see him because they got some snakes on the ground. Ladies and gentlemen, look at this. They don't even know where they're currently getting shot from.
So 2 knocked right now from Evos. Evos coming in from Thailand, a really, really strong team that everybody in that region was watching out for. Finishing 2nd overall in Asia. Evos pinned down in a bad spot right now. LH still you doing absolute work, but returns fire. TDZ goes down.
And there you go. Evos just starting their rotation and being able to go ahead and finish them up. There is still one alive from what I was able to see there. What is he going to go ahead and do? Is he going to challenge? He is. Look at this madman. He's just doing it by himself. He doesn't realize that there was also somebody there to his left as well. He just pretty much got on number.
He did. Evos really, really low on health, and a couple of guys knocked, but they were able to persevere there, getting the squad wipe. They will come out on top there, and they will be able to patch up and have all 4 members moving forward.
BTR kita masih di aman, nggak ada musuh.
Is barely inside this safe zone.
RRQ Athena up on the ridge here, hiding behind trees. They're looking down, getting ready to take on, it looks like GT Doyu.
GT Doyu just trying to get into that car and just get out of there. It seems like they do not want to engage this early. They actually played it that really, really good. Just getting behind that building, getting inside, and just getting out of there as soon as possible. They say, no, this is way too early to go ahead and engage, and that's completely fine because they want to go ahead and just save some of those, everything that they have until the end. And look at this fight right here. CBT just pretty much trying to take up that car. They did not want them to go ahead and escape like we just saw that previous team do.
Really nice job to the Comfortable Penguin team here. These guys locking in 3rd place in Asia, and they're going to be going up against Team Japan here. Really, both teams here very aggressive. Taki getting hit with a grenade there from range. He's going to toss one right back. Not intimidated whatsoever.
They're just pretty much waiting patiently here. They're actually taking some damage as one is currently down.
We got Salt Chia here pushing away around. He gets the knock here. Nice job. He's going to get knocked. Return. Look at the push coming out. And Comfortable Penguin team absolutely making short work of Team Japan. Team Japan will go out early here. They're the 2nd team eliminated, and it looks like 18 will be remaining at this point in time. 69 left alive, and here we turn our attention to one of our stream teams, and it looks like we've got Xeon here with the QBZ.
QBZ being able to spot one. There goes one down. Pretty much, I'm not able to really see that name. But Xeon just trying to push forward.
Look at his health.
Oh my God, 1 HP. 1 HP, and he's just winning out that little snake. And there you go. That's it for him. He does get taken out. And that's the team, actually. The whole team got taken out and wiped.
That's right. Stream team is going to go down. They will be taken out. Really nice work there from Illuminate from Thailand. Those guys absolutely peeking that ridge, taking them down. And it looks like right now we're going to shift our attention over to Team BRK. They're down to their last hope. Only one player left standing.
Going up against Vandy. And look at this right here. He does have a vector. He is able to go ahead and take one down. He has to watch out with these. The other team might go ahead and just...
Katarina Suki absolutely destroying in the house, getting a couple of finishes here. Baraka taken down. This is our all-female team that is here, full send, and they are representing so far. Vandy getting knocked. Nice flank there from Zod. Zod working his way around, going to get the finish here with the Vector.
Vandy definitely not able to see any of that, and Caveira pretty much gets taken out. Interesting play there by BRK. He decided to go ahead and...
Third party, Carnage is rocking him with C9, looking at down from the top of the ridge here. Really good third-party play there from Cloud9.
And as you can see there on the minimap on your top right-hand side, they're now starting to push. They're now starting to surround that building. And here comes Cloud9, just trying to get them easy claps, baby. They're going to go more than likely go and push this and look behind the door and just absolutely destroy that man. Now they just go ahead and need to find the last player for full send, as Rolex is just pretty much trying to loot up as much as they can. They just came in and got some easy kills.
It was a smart play, man. They took advantage of two weakened opponents, and they were able to get in and get the job done, wiping both squads there. Kodo finishing off Katarina Suki. Really impressed, though, with the play of full send there, taking down South America's top team. Really, really nice job to them and Team Fandy.
Yeah, that's definitely a surprise, honestly, to me. I was not expecting that. I thought BRK was going to be able to win that engagement, but full send coming in hot. I want to go ahead and see that next game now.
Let's see some more from them. We got Hero officially here for Team Hero, and it looks like they're going to be taking on the comfortable Penguin team here.
Oh, that grenade, that Kobe, baby. Hero, that was a very, very nice grenade. And now they have to go ahead and watch out. Now, the only thing that would do the team start worrying about here is getting third party, kind of like what we saw with Cloud9 full send.
Look at the flank. Look at the flank developing right now. 762 coming around. Look at that.
Gosh,
beautiful job.
Big Rosa just pretty much being able to go ahead and destroy Hero. That might be it for his team.
They got Kenris up on the hill. Kenris is up on the hill with Foxer. Those guys are absolutely lethal as well, but man, what a clutch flank there from 762 coming around, just sneaking up on them. They were trying to pick up their teammate, and oh my gosh, that was it for those guys.
Yep.
Kenris and Foxer here.
They're trying to heal them up as soon as they can. If not, that is going to be it for them. They are wearing the the bear suits. Getting confused here between this team, which they are actually wearing the bunny suits. They're just waiting patiently. They don't want to move yet. They want them to go ahead and push. They're using that third person to their advantage.
Yeah, we need to see the map here shortly, but we've got Foxer basically holding serve here, waiting for 762 and his team to push out of the compound, and it seems like the Comfortable Penguin team is trying to do just that. They've got a good position, but it seems like they're trying to hop the wall and head towards zone.
Will they be able to get it to the zone before it moves? Actually, they are already in the zone. You can check out this shots right here. He's able to see him. My goodness, the aim on this man with the M4, the recoil control, and he's trying to go ahead and finish him up. That is it for that team. They actually got third party there by TTN, and he still thinks that there's still somebody there. He didn't notice the kill feed there. They're pretty much gone.
Wow, that was really good stuff there. TTN coming on hot, third partying once again, and that's something that we're just seeing a lot right now. And you can see the Galaxy team getting clapped there by C9. They're going to knock a whole bunch of them, and just like that, they wipe them out.
Cloud9 already racking up the kills with 9 kills. Keep in mind, this is the exhibition match. Once it's not an exhibition match, they are going to be getting 15 points per kill.
Indeed. Right now, it's just kind of a warm-up. Players getting used to it, and we're going to see some streamers doing work. A couple of them already eliminated here, but we do have TT and Anand here. Scoping in from distance here, AK with a 4X.
Waiting patiently there. I heard that sniper rifle. They're moving in smart, actually. They're going from rock to rock. They're making sure they don't get caught out in the open. And as I say that, somebody does get caught out in the open, but as soon as he hears the shots, as soon as he actually gets tagged by one, he finds a tree to hide behind.
That's right. The terror from India hiding behind the rocks and the trees right now, trying to make their advance. CBT from China holding court here, basically hiding behind the walls, making it very difficult for the terror to advance.
They're saying, no, not yet. We're just going to wait here a little bit more. And Amit there being him pretty much left his head out for a little bit too long and was getting tagged from a different team, actually.
That's one thing I've noticed about all of these players is the aim is really on point so far. These guys are not missing shots when people are showing their bodies at all. They're getting hit hard. So it's very, very evident the skill of all of these players at the global finals.
It's there. Who is going to go ahead and make a move here first is pretty much what it comes down to sometimes, PB. Who is going to go ahead and just decide, you know what, now is the time to move. As we actually see a brand new zone, and look at all the teams that are currently outside of that zone. Ooh, hiding behind that car. I don't think he's going to be able to make it. This man with the AWM, that is it, baby. Evos just takes him out as he starts getting shot from the right-hand side. He's going to go ahead and start just moving away from that. He knows that he might be getting third party here, and he's like, nope, not yet.
Evo's Bull Shark staying alive. He's been knocked once already, but he's able to stay up. It looks like Terror has gotten the AWM shot on CPT as well on the other side of the map. Lots of action going on, but look at this. We've got Bull Shark focusing in on one of our stream teams. So good stuff.
And Bull Shark now is starting to head towards Cloud9. Now, one thing that I actually like about Bull Shark here, besides the AWM that he does have, he also has the ghillie suit. You can only go ahead and get that ghillie suit from an airdrop, and somebody just pretty much destroyed with the QBC and the QBU as well. Putting in the show here. Angry, getting some kills as well with the M4. My goodness. Get ready because the zone is starting to get a lot smaller, and this exhibition match might end fairly quickly.
Indeed it is. Cloud9 and Bigatron going up against each other right now. Bigatron from Indonesia absolutely laying waste to carnage there. They are going to start to rotate now, leaving some of the squad left alive. We also saw Gangstars and RRQ Athena, two heavyweights, going at it, trading some knots, but let's see how that finishes up here. It looks like Bigatron pushing up the hill here into the zone.
This is gonna get crazy. GTS now starting to push from the right. He decides, you know what? Let me just back up a little bit. Let me go ahead and see if I can find a different angle. Now he's pushing. He knows there's gonna be a lot more people, so he has to watch out. He says, let me get this kills real quick. Easy points, and there you go. He actually gets shot by a snake on the ground.
Trading knots back and forth. You can see, it looks like Bigatron lobbing in grenades from distance, trying to protect their teammates, as well as drop some smokes to cover them. And then in from the distance, we've got GT Doyu. We've got Ed there with the lethal M4 and 4x combo, just laying waste to all of these guys in his way.
And a trend I'm starting to see here, all the teams that don't have the height advantage are pretty much getting destroyed. If they get seen from anywhere, that is it for you. They're gonna start raining fire, which pretty much makes you move, and there might be another team up on higher ground that's gonna go ahead and see you move and destroy you as well, as we see right here. It's been discovered. You can't hide like talking about it. My goodness, if you have the high ground, you're pretty much in a great position right here.
That's right. Ed picking up his second kill. GT Doyu is up to 5 kills as a team, but they've got the high ground, they've got the position, and they are going to try to hold it as C9 comes across the street.
And something to watch out here. Rolex making sure he starts taking those painkillers, taking those energy drinks. He knows he's gonna need them. He hears all those shots. And look at here. Evos knows exactly where he's at. He's waiting patiently. He's saying, you come towards me. He does have the AUG as well. This man is looted out of his mind. Level 3 helmet, level 3 vest. He just pretty much needs the level 3 backpack there to be level 3 out of his mind.
Arab Madness working their way into the circle as well. It looks like they still have all their players alive, so they're going to be challenging here shortly. We got Angry rotating around. Angry with very little health on him. He's going to try to patch himself up. He did escape the fight there for now, but Pyra getting chipped away at as well. Gangstar's in trouble.
GTQ just waiting patiently. Look at this man right here, trying to figure out where they're going to be coming from. Carnage, it seems Carnage is already taken out, so Carnage is more than likely going to go ahead and try to give him some intel where he thinks the other teams are coming from. Everybody just laying down. You do not want to be seen at this point, especially if you're laying down, because from what we've been able to see, everybody has really good aim. And if they see you laying down, that is it for you.
Indeed, that's something that's very high risk, but potentially high reward in that you keep your life if you're not seen. But right now we've got Arab Madness that Kodo did see one of the members running up the hill. He's onto him. You can see him flanking around here. And Kodo is one of the most aggressive players in North America. He's going to let his gun skills talk for him, but here he comes.
Definitely aggressive. He's waiting for a shot. There you go. Now he takes. He actually didn't keep shooting.
Thought he got the kill and he stopped shooting.
He waited, which might actually put him at a disadvantage there. He was able to get one kill. Now he's getting. Oh my gosh! He gets third party, but his team coming up from behind, being able to give him some backup. Cloud9 here on an interesting spot. They need to go ahead and get out of this. They need to get to the safe zone.
Not a spot they want to get knocked, and as the zone's closing in right now, you can see it on the mini-map, upper right, they have very little time. It's closing in, it's about to meet the edge of the zone, and there's sheer madness going on right now. Bull Shark Evo's making his way up the hill, getting shot by GT Doyu. Really awesome to see these guys clash.
He's gonna go ahead and, oh my god, he's barely there. He actually gets taken out. This GTOU, pretty much, they're in a great spot right there until the
hard shift.
This hard shift are gonna be insane.
Got a hard shift on the zone. Almost all the teams in a very poor position. They're going to have to work their way through each other. And check this out. Wild cards, still all of them besides Seagut from the beginning left alive. They're going to escape. 4 teams left alive. You got Illuminate. Looks like we've got RRQs going down right now to the play zone. That's tough.
Yeah, that's something you don't like to see, but sometimes it happens even when you don't want it. It happens to the best of us. And right here, look at them. They actually got the 2-car strategy. Interesting plays there by them. As Wildcard was going to go ahead and start coming in. Is Wildcard's going to be able to go ahead and see him here? Lucifer pretty much being able to hear the cars. Is he going to go ahead and take some shots? I don't think he decided to wait, actually. He said not yet.
I don't think they knew they were there. They knew that GT, Doyu, and it looks like CPT are going to battle it out. 2 Chinese teams. They are doing work, but look at the third-party action that's going to be coming here shortly from Wildcard.
Yo, Wildcard is on a great spot right there. And as I say that,
they got discovered.
Third party.
Illuminate from Thailand up on the hill. Did see them. Got some beautiful shots off there. M4 with a 6 time, and down Lucifer goes. Wildcard eliminated in 4th place, and it's down to the Asian teams as they will see who's going to be the top dog here in the exhibition match.
And CBT here on a great spot. They're pretty much on opposite ends of each other. They're pretty much saying who's going to move first here. The smokes are going to go ahead and start coming out, and that's something you're going to see a lot on these games. The smokes that these people are able to go ahead and throw and plan out, it is absolutely disgusting in a good way.
In a very, very good way. Now, which way will the zone go is the question. We've got a bunch of teams holding a pretty safe position for the most part right now. But 2 on one side of the river, you're going to see these guys probably thin each other out first. We've got GT Doyu looking at Illuminate, and they are firing from adjacent houses right now and waiting to get that first knock so they can push.
That grenade there worked for him. He's going to go ahead and throw another one. Oh, he actually misses it. He has to run away. You don't want to get knocked down there by your own grenade. That kind of backfire a little bit. I think if you would have maybe actually made that grenade through, he more than likely would have pushed.
Shushu is down, and we also have JCZ down from Illuminate. CPT third party from across the river. You can see 762 out, and there is the hardship that we spoke of. 2 of the teams in the proper position. 1 team in CPT is not, and they've got to run across that river. Very dangerous, but they're going to try to do it early while the other teams are occupied.
Definitely. This is the last 3, ladies and gentlemen. This man has an AK, which is actually a very good gun for this scenario right here. Making sure he pre-fires in case somebody does speak, and he's more than likely gonna go ahead and try to get those kills. He actually decides to wait as he's trying to go ahead and get those shots from the people that are inside the building. Look at that, he gets third party.
Goes down from inside the building. JCZ trying to provide some cover. We've got GT Doyu still on the outside right now. This is just impressive play from all of them. We're down to the final 2 teams. It looks like CPT has been eliminated in 3rd place. GT Doyu taking on Illuminate from Thailand.
GTOU actually having the numbers now as Illuminate. Pretty much lost a member right there. They're going to wait patiently. Great grenade there once again by Illuminate. They do take one down. Are they going to go ahead and try to push right here as he's just waiting as long as he can. And look at this play right here. GTOU gets taken now with the AM4. Are they going to go ahead and try to jump through that window? He does. He's going to go ahead and start pushing. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's coming to the end of the match here. GTOU waiting patiently now, starting to get inside this zone. Is he going to try to pick up his teammate? Oh my god, he sees him. He sees him. He's trying to heal up and then engage. He's moving too much though. He's not going to be able to go ahead and heal up fully. GTOU.
This is crazy.
GTOU just going for the positioning. Now they're starting to rush each other. Here we go, the M4.
Oh, look at that. Illuminate getting the snap, the win there at the very end. Very, very impressive stuff from Thailand's national champions. Really, really fun game there, 7. What did you think of it, my man?
Boy, let's just say if that is going to pretty much be the pace of the next games, I am so ready.
I'm so down.
Teams came in hot, and as we saw there, even though Wildcard lost a player there towards the beginning, they were still able to go ahead and, you know what, they said, all right, we're going to play smarter now. We're not going to go ahead and push as much. So I'm looking forward to see how they're going to go ahead and react in the upcoming games.
That's that. Yeah,
Illuminate taking the exhibition match to start things off. Impressive stuff from them. And overall, looking at how Sandhawk played out, a lot of aggression very early on in just kind of isolated areas. Just teams here, teams there, just having like that 1v1 kind of face-off at the very beginning.
Right, there was a very slight lull in the middle of the game, but overall a very aggressive, a very action-packed game the entire way through. Knocks from the very beginning by Wild.